and squared off against Cave and got it done. So the massive lineup is now looking progressively more interesting, much more European, unsurprisingly, Sabo, as we advance forward. So, Nail, what do you got locked down for me as far as matches? Very quickly, then we'll hand it to you, Sabo.
I have the KiH and Fusion game, I believe. Yes, I do have that server info. So if you guys are ready, I'm gonna put it here.
Plug it in, and I have the official score now. I checked in with the server. I checked in with Team Raw right here. Officially, the score is 1-0. Raw taking the win right there.
That's what I thought.
That's in round 2 of the tournament. Yeah. So it's 1-0. They just treat that as a win right there.
Okay.
And moving into the semifinal, I mean, the brackets, it's not a whole lot of teams left. It's Fusion versus KiH, which we're working on finding the server information now. And then the other game in the semifinal would be Highbot versus Team Raw.
Well, let me go ahead and...
we have DTS here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, DTS.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good to be back.
You're a little
stressful match, that one. I was sweating all the way through it.
A little quiet on the mic. We'll have you bump yourself up just a touch. And we will be hopping into our next matchup. This has been fun. The Alienware.
How about now, Woolwich? Is that any better?
Yeah, I suppose. Again, kind of a space station thing going, or basement station.
Space station thing. Really?
I don't know how to describe it, man. Sounds like you're
I bought a new headset.
it sounds like you're broadcasting from the war room on MP Beach. Just kidding. We're good.
It may take us a second to actually get spec invites here.
Yeah. So enjoy the black screen of
right,
death.
I'm going to leave the channel for 1 sec. I'm going to try and get my mic right.
Fair enough, Commander. Fair enough. We'll switch. Get the proper background music rolling as the action continues here and return to Castle Wolfenstein Knights. Well, this is what it's like to be spec-locked. Hopefully we can... Hello.
It's still in the first round. I know we're looking at a black screen, but the first round was a full hold on defense by KiH, and that we are on Village.
Can you imagine the amount of skill it would require to broadcast? We could broadcast from the kill menu. On the upper left-hand corner.
Just by looking at the...
there we go.
Okay, you're going to have to ref me again. Let me give you my number.
All right, give me your command here. Oh, there's Sabo getting the ref.
Oh, there I am.
There we go.
Okay, I can
perfect.
Are you good, Nail? Oh, there we go.
I am now.
Okay, should be a little bit better now, maybe?
The score is 0-0. Oh, too loud, too loud.
Way loud, buddy. The booming voice of God, or DTS. So, that being said, what is the rundown, Nail?
Sorry. UI full screen.
Yes, I'm going to take a deep breath. Give us the score rundown. Here's the roster rundown for you. We got KiH versus FU. Take it away, Nell. I'm lost.
Fusion. It's Team Fusion.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're way loud, DTS. Turn it down like
900%.
But either way, so yeah, Fusion. We have Meta, Abort, Bully, Sippery, Crumbs, and Merlinator. And on KiH, the Swedish with a Belgian guy, we have Malman, Fett, Askungan, Osmosis, Sill, and Zerum. I would expect players to kind of watch for the Bully, Merlinator, Zerum, and probably Askungan from what I've seen in the past. Sill is very good as well, though.
Should be quite a close game, this one, I think.
There we go,
I've
DTS
got
sounding better.
Information.
Excellent.
Cliff Arn over there tells us that this is the first round. We're just now jumping into the server right now. The game's already underway. So it's the first round. KiH got a full hold, and we're just looking at Team KiH right now, just trying to beat the clock against that full hold.
Oh man. We have been going non-stop. I had like 2 hours of sleep. I'm gonna let DTS and Nail and Sabo lock the call down on this one. This is crazy stuff. It's been an exciting tournament so far, but we're quickly approaching the finals. So again, for clarification, KiH versus Fusion. KiH had a full hold. Roles have been reversed. KiH now on the Allied push. If they can get the gold after they blow the crypt wide open, they'll make it happen. So DTS now joining us after an exciting series of games. DTS, very quickly, who do you expect to come out on top in this matchup tonight?
FU. I think the betting man's money would definitely be on FU tonight. It's an amalgamation of probably the two best teams in the cup, and I mean, if you look at the lineup, every single player they've got is an absolute beast with a machine gun. Yeah, so I'd put my money on them personally.
It is interesting then, though, that KiH held them full, and right now it looks like actually, Fusion or FU, they are doing a really good job on defense. 5 minutes have passed. Nobody's got the flag. There's been no crypt being blown. Look, they're really holding the Southwest right now. So, but I do think it is interesting that KiH held them full on the previous round. I don't know what happened, but we know 10 minutes is 10 minutes. Doesn't matter how it happens.
Absolutely.
So I think that's pretty interesting.
Well, I bet it was
it's not unusual.
A knockdown, drag-out fight. If it's anything like what we've seen so far, nobody is giving up points easy. In some of the games we saw in the 2012 Anniversary Cup, it's very one-sided, but I haven't seen anything one-sided so far. These people are playing, and they're playing hard. These teams are bringing the action here tonight. So that being said, Sabo, I'm going to give you the call, and then we'll hand it back to Nail for a little commentary, and then to DTS. So Sabo, all you.
Well, yeah, as I was saying, it's not unusual for us to see long games and full holds and stuff on Village. It's just one of those things. There's lots and lots of objectives for the Allies to accomplish on offense, and that tends to slow the game down. I mean, not only do you have to push all the way in, you gotta plant the dynamite, wait on the dynamite, grab the gold, run the gold. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be done. But anyways, in the game right now, I'm looking at Team Fusion. They are currently on the defense. They have a very forward-looking defense. They're all set up out there in the courtyard ahead of the tavern, and I'm looking at Abort and Bully. They're kind of forward at the next courtyard ahead, just kind of waiting to spring the trap right here. Where is KiH? It looks like they're smart. They're actually going to go the other way. Maybe not. They're going to go over towards the spawn, which is very fortunate for them. Fett kind of working his way forward. Takes a little bit of fire, though, so Fusion knows where they are. Nail, I'll go over to you with the call.
Yeah, we've got, Fett, who is, I believe DTS said, he's one of the fastest people in Wolf, and a skunk and doing crazy trick jumps. They are in Destroyed Cottage. They're trying to get to the cemetery, but it looks like they're being sandwiched. The Axis spawned in. They've got one person shooting for the cemetery. They really don't have anywhere to go, so this push is looking great. But better vibes. I think KiH is known for this. They just have med pushes. But as I've seen, and I think as DTS quoted, they've got to kill people eventually. What do you think, DTS?
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem with the spawn rush is that they started pushing through the destroyed cottage to get to the spawn, but then as soon as they do that and you're attacking people that have just spawned there at the same time, the Axis start attacking them from two sides, and when you're trying to get the revives in from the people shooting you at spawn, while then being shot in the back at the same time, it makes it very, very difficult to actually get the push into the cemetery. You tend to get surrounded very, very quickly indeed.
That being said,
but,
I mean, I blinked, DTS, for a moment, turned my back to the Axis 500, and this entire round is almost over. We just haven't seen a lot. It's been very quiet. I mean, you have your fights, but no one is even getting near the crypt, Sabo, at all. I mean, it's just been very, very a lack of aggression or solid defense, however you want to call it. We might have a push here, though. This could be it. We'll go third. We've got Sill and friends bounding forward. They do have an engineer making their way towards the crypt with our first official plant tonight. There's Sill. Dangerous position. Nail, if you remember, it was this spot. I don't remember what game it was, but yeah, missed it by a pixel. I think he's close enough here, though.
That was an interesting one. Now it's one of those, okay, is it going to blow up? I'm pretty sure it is. But can they actually grab the docks and go through either the spawn or the tavern and make it in time? Going to be around a minute once it blows
Hold
up.
on. Bully leaning down, leaning down. Can he do it? He gets the defuse. Bully gets the salute. And Ziax is good. I got stuff falling all over the place. I got things. Chaos.
So everything I just said, scratch it off the table. It doesn't matter anymore. He defused. Then they planted they planted a dynamite in their own spawn.
Dynamite.
Just going to add insult to injury.
Dynamite, my friend.
Great defuse, really shutting down the round, so it's going to be a full hold on both sides.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming there, Nail. So that officially both teams doing a full hold. That will be a 0-0 score for the first round, correct?
Yeah.
Double. According to Merlinator, a double full hold. So
yeah, we have learned from the tie round.
Double full hold. So this is a long game. They've been playing since long before we came in, and they had 2 full holds already.
DTS, they've been battling for years. This hasn't been going on for minutes. This has actually been about 2
I think
years.
he just means this one round. It was a full hold on both sides. I don't think he means...
Good.
Yeah, I don't think he means they've had 3 games or anything.
Yeah, I think this is the first, like, 2-round set of the match.
I can't imagine. I would need to, like, get some food and order some takeout. I couldn't stand Village for 3 rounds of full hold.
Reflexer and Channel.
Food in the tavern, you know that.
Reflexer and Channel saying, "Frickin' Village. Welcome to my world, buddy."
Yeah.
So yeah, it is interesting. We've seen Village twice. We saw a little bit of beach.
Barely.
And we've seen a little bit of ice.
It's been pretty much
we
Village
haven't seen
nonstop.
base yet.
Yeah, the teams are definitely favoring the Village.
I think they're doing it purposely.
Let's take to the YMCA, Warwich. The YMCA.
Well,
that or it really just comes down to when they're banning the maps. They're saying, okay, well, the least of the 2 evils here is Village. Let's ban the other one.
Or how can we screw the Shoutcasters? Let's pick Village.
That's probably it.
I don't know if that's their strat, but I'm going to roll with that tonight. All right, KiH, I'm sorry, DTS. You see where I'm going with that, though. DTS, you've got the rundown, buddy. Give us some tactical commentary tonight.
Okay, so it looks like the KiH are doing pretty much what you'd expect them to be doing right now, which is heading towards the tavern. You've got Zero with his Panzer. The guy's an absolute machine with that, so expect him to take out a few. Form with a Panzer in his hands. Allies look like they're getting a reasonably successful push in now. Matter and Abort staying at the back of the tavern, but they're going to take them both out. Zero with the Panzer doesn't mean to take out anyone. And Warwick, it looks like this first attack in the tavern is going to get shut down unless Sil can get the flag here.
Dude!
Which he doesn't. He gets blown up.
He almost had it, but then little errant Panzerfaust right there from Sapiri shut that down. So at 9:03 here, Sabo, I'm going to save my energy for the crazy moments. We're going to hand it back to you. We have a couple allies making their way through the village. And it looks like a split formation.
All right. Yeah, it's a bit of a split. I'm following Sil right here. He's the engineer. Obviously, he's the important guy because we've got to see a dynamite plant over here. He ducks to the right, and he's going to end up sort of sneaking and now Gangnam style jumping his way past the Axis spawn. He's going to let the medic Askunjan sort of lead the charge. Sil, smart engineer, he's going to kind of hang back over here as the push comes in across the cemetery. Where are the Axis? I see Fusion, Mata over here. I don't think he realizes what's going on. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He ducks over here, gets into a little bit of a firefight with Eskunjan, and I think Mata just got hurt really bad. Ducks behind the crypt, and the medic drops some packs down to keep himself alive. But this is the only Axis member alive right here. I see a lot of kills going on. Nail, what happened with Sapiri there?
I believe Superior was camping the far allied spawn at the very beginning of the round. Merlinator did his job. He found the spawn time at around the 9-minute mark. So that sets them up for the rest of the game. They know exactly when they're spawning every single time. So they're tossing airstrikes. Sippery's shooting over the gate. Oh gosh, it's going to be nasty.
There it is.
Oh, Merlinator.
There it is. You guys called it. Incoming airstrikes. 3-man kill. Merlinator.
If there's
learning from
many more of those, this could be a long round for KiH.
They've got it dialed in, DTS. They know exactly when to lay the hurt down, and they are bringing the pain tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of poetic justice for KiH in a way. They actually made a frag movie where they had the music Magic Moments playing, and it was just a lot of videos of them spawn striking teams. And kind of seems like chickens coming home to roost. It happens to them at the same time. But I don't know, Woolwich, it looks like we've got a push on the tabbing coming in now. They pushed up quite far. FU, I keep meaning to swear. Not what do you think it is. FU pushing in now. Yeah, Woolwich, you take it over a second.
Oh man, abort and bully.
Yeah, I was shut down by FU. FU2 DTS. That's the key. You got to name your team something witty. You know, make us sound like fools on air. Good stuff. So, eventually someone's going to name their team Basement Penetration, and we'll have a lot of fun with that one. So on we go. Are we on our way?
Strat right now
to another full hold nail. What's the story?
I think the strat right now, and I'm just guessing, it really seems like Sapuri and Merlinator are just make sure they don't go through the Axis spawn. And spawn camp them as much as you can, kill out, rinse and repeat. And everybody else, you guys hold back in Southwest unless something goes really bad and we'll ask you to shift. So right now, that's been working for them. Got Bully and Bort. Everybody's just full ammo almost. And Merlinator and Sapuri are just being really annoying.
I think you called it, Nail. That's exactly what the fusion strat is, and it looks like it's caused a complete change-up of the KiH strat. They kept running one engineer, you know, they had to focus plants and dynamite. Oh man, they're getting mowed down in the courtyard over here. But the KiH, they changed their strat. They decided, no, we're not gonna run engineers right now. We're gonna go medic heavy, try to do a strong medic push, and get on up into the courtyard over here. And actually, it's working out pretty nicely. They're kind of getting killed and reviving, getting killed and reviving. They made it through the courtyard. Now they're going into the tavern. Not much action going on in the tavern. Allies capture the courtyard right in time for the full spawn. And now we've got an engineer alive. We're running through the wine cellar. Warwich. Are we going to see a dynamite plant? I think so.
Well, I think so. Things are working in favor of KiH. Let's swing over. Green light. Oh. Something happened. Looks like maybe support fire, and there's the remnants of the engineer.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you play with explosives. Learn that at home, children. Bad things. So, KiH have got to lock down the crypt here and wait for the respawn. Bring their engineer in, get that plant, get the gold home. I do not want to see another full hold DTS.
Yeah, no, I mean, KiH, yeah, they've just got the plant down now, which is good, because I was about to say, if they didn't get the plant there, they're never going to get it, to be perfectly honest. The Axis had all spawned, all had to rush through the crypt to get to the, rush through the cemetery to get to the crypt. KiH had plenty of time, and they just about managed to get it, but it looks like FU are going to take the crypt back again, which means KiH are going to have to start pushing a little bit harder again.
Sabo, I think the word for the game...
And so far they've gotten...
Well, we do have... Hold on a minute. Oh, well, there we go. I got distracted
perhaps.
By the soothing voice of DTS. We have a gold grab. There it is. Zerom with the grab is going to try to Xerox it home.
Oh!
Trying to get a lock on it right now. Uh-oh. What happened? Lock it down.
Now
the fastest guy in Wolf has it, though.
Oh, the fastest guy in Wolf. All right.
Yeah, that guy, he had the gold jumped. He was going to fall down the ladder, got panzered in the face, but that's okay because Fett was ready. Grabs the dynamite, or not the dynamite, what is this? He grabs the gold and rushes, and it looks like Nail. I mean, he's home free unless there's a little Axis trap waiting for him up ahead closer to the truck.
I'm telling you, oh goodness.
Watch out.
Here it is.
Watch out. Makes his
way.
way. Oh, can't get over the wall. Watch out for the airstrike.
Oh my God. Gold just sitting there on the step.
Oh God, so close.
Oh, no. He went the wrong way.
There it is. There it is.
Grab it.
He wants it. Osmosis wants it. Come on, buddy. Get it. Get the gold. Look at this. Oh my God. That's He's going to go for a boost. Here we go. There we go. Malman's got the goal. Nice teamwork. Nice boost. Gets it home. That was some impressive stuff. 7:30. That was funny.
7:30.
That's too funny.
It's like Charlie Chaplin slapstick watching that.
Yeah. I wanted to put on the Benny Hill theme song for a second there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, DTS, tactical rundown. I'll pull up the scores. DTS on you.
Well, I mean, KiH are in a really good position here. I mean, my money was on FU, looking like they're going to win the tournament, but it's not looking great for them at the moment. KiH, well, I didn't see a lot of the defense. I don't know how solid they are, but they got that full hold. So I think FU are really going to have to do something special here to beat KiH. KiH are so experienced; they've been in this situation a billion times before. So I think we could see a pretty exciting, however long it is, 7.5 minutes coming up.
Yes, well, at least it's not the full 10.
And I can only imagine what their team speak was like. You know,
oh, yes.
Get the gold, get the gold. Oh, crap, it's on the other side.
That was great. All right, there's a quick rundown of the scores. You've been staring at them, waiting on two players. You can see that things definitely in favor of FU, but it did not stop KiH from that sneaky grab at the end. 7:30 on the clock, and prepare to fight. Let's clear the menu, sound the alarm. Couple quick shout-outs to Toxic Girl, who's back in channel. A hailing, who's also here, Lucamalda. And friends, homie, welcome back to the Return to Castle Wolfenstein action tonight. RTCW Alienware Cup Christmas Edition, hosted by Team Dignitas. And Woolwich on the call with Sabo, DTS, and Nail. Gentlemen, take it away.
I am going to spec Sapuri off the start here. He is running. All these guys are really fast, but he is already at the tavern. Gonna get a shot in. Miss. Didn't get anybody, but Zerum says I'll get at least one person, and looks like, yeah, definitely not. Looks like got two people though, Bully and three people now. Decent push going on. Let's see if they can keep the push alive with some revives, and
it's down
not gonna happen. Still shuts them down. They get the Gibbs. They're probably gonna push out the southwest now, but actually no, Abort was sneaking in the corners there.
Oh,
right,
now
the push is down. I'm back to you guys. I'll give it back to you, DTS.
Well, I'm really surprised at how well KiH are actually doing. I mean, I just thought the sheer firepower of Bully, Abort and Crumbs, Matter and Mermaid backing them up would be enough to absolutely destroy pretty much any team playing. But it doesn't look that way at the moment. KiH really seems to have found a bit more team play now. I don't know if you're watching. You must be equally impressed, I'm sure, with how well KiH are doing.
Absolutely. No, they're doing really well. It doesn't look like they're worried too much about the short pushes. They had the Panzer holding that. An engineer almost got through all the way to the cemetery, but killed out when he saw the Panzer. Now they're just holding down the tavern. I would really expect them to push out a little bit, but maybe they just don't have enough, confidence in that. They just want to hold that one doorway and just call it a day. But yeah, great crossfire, definitely. What are you seeing so far, Sabo?
Pretty much the same thing. I've been watching this tavern over here, and I've been seeing small pushes on the part of the allies over here. They run in, they try to get as much action as they can. There goes Abort, all alone, jumps forward, and just gets mown down by the support fire. It looks like, I mean, surely Fusion's not just putting all their eggs in one basket here. They must be getting mown down somewhere else. I'm going to watch another spawn. Here comes Sapuri, the soldier for the Allied offense. Looks like the entire team's going to work their way forward. 5 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock towards Tavern. Yet again,
inside,
we know he's got the Panzer hasn't had fires, doesn't connect.
He hasn't had any luck so far with
Zerum's
that Panzer.
Waiting though,
and might be dealing. Oh, it looks like we got some lag. Is it me or? No, not me.
It
could be the
server. Game looks all right. We got 97 average ping on the part of KiH, 95 average ping on the part of Fusion. I don't know what the complaint is.
Looks like we have a timeout.
But we're going to time out.
I saw a couple spikes up to like 140, 150.
Well, a little timeout situation. We'll take this moment to take a look at the brackets for you once again and give you a rundown of how the Alienware Christmas Cup has gone so far. We'll see if I'm in the right menu. Yep, there we are. So as you can see, we are looking at the Fusion versus KiH. The winner of this will advance to face either Highbot or Raw. I don't have any updates on that just yet. I'll check IRC in a moment. But welcome back. We have gone through a lot of teams in a very short period of time, and we're coming up to the finals very, very soon. So we'll get back in game and lock down the action. How are we looking, Nail?
Well, it looks like, I mean, they're definitely not putting all their eggs in one basket. They tried to push somebody short. I don't know who it was. It might have been Crumbs. But they got all the way to underneath the bridge, and then someone shot them in the back. So the Axis, they are watching both sides. they're definitely leaning more towards the tavern. You got the 5-man push coming in here. Zerum hasn't shot his Panzer, and we've got equally, I mean, we've got a lot of access in the tavern, so this push could mean a lot of things going on. If they grab the flag, they're going to be in great position to at least plant, because it's a lot of people they're killing. So we will definitely see what happens, but they're trying to get their pings taken care of. We definitely want everybody playing with the best pings possible here. Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. KiH is definitely surprising me, to say the least.
Yeah, a couple apologies again to Homie, who's joining us late, unable to remove the screens on the right. Due to technical issues, those would have been filled with the smiling faces of cameramen, but it's part of your experience now. If I take that down, then everything disappears, so just kind of work with it. Looks like we're about ready to go. So the action, as we sound the alarm. We are in game. We're live. We'll change the background music.
Here it comes.
Let's roll. Sabo on the call. RTCW tonight. Take it away. Well, Zerum opens up with a nice welcome back Panzerfaust.
KiH Zerum triple kill with the Panzer. You know, it's not going to totally shut down this push on the part of Team Fusion right here. We got a lot of medics doing a lot of reviving, and they're flooding left, right, and center. And it looks like we got a few people making a mad dash all alone towards the flag.
Oh, wow.
Yes, grab the flag right in time for an allied spawn, and then we're going to see another little push straight down into the wine cellar. We have huge, epic momentum on the part of Team Fusion. What are they going to be able to do? Nail, are we seeing any dynamites yet at Crypt?
We have Merlinator, who came through the access spawn, meeting his team that just came up the ladders. I don't see an engineer just yet. We got a 2-man team of Merlinator and Mata holding down that little spawn point area between the gates, and dynamite planted by Bully. So 357 or so, it's going to blow up around 327. KiH is all spawning in, and they do have an engineer of Osmosis to try to get the defuse.
I'll try to get the lock on Osmosis.
Support fire in his way.
Well, again, Nail, you set it up, and then he's blown away tonight. So, the dynamite ticking away. 3:34 on the clock, giving FU the shot they need to bring it home and beat the time overall of 7-3-0. The crypt is wide open, and we have a grab. Crumbs has got the grab. Let's see if we can get a lock on him. We'll pass it to you in just a moment, DTS. Sabo, you've got the call. Take us home.
Okay, Crumbs, he was waiting on that dynamite to blow up, and he grabbed it right away. He's running away with the gold. It looks like he's got at least one member of Team Fusion backing him up. He walks out through the tavern and comes out in that secondary courtyard over there and is kind of hiding in the corner because we've seen some epic Panzer kills in the past, and he's going to play it safe, kind of hugging the corners, being real quiet, waiting on his teammate to back him up and give him the all clear. Oh, a little bit of firefight going on over here. Crumbs still alive. It looks like it's a 2-on-1 firefight. Crumbs going to survive thanks to his teammate Bully over there.
Yep.
And now here comes the rest of Team Fusion, fresh off the spawn. Warwich, we're going to see a nice run straight towards the truck.
This is where it gets dangerous. Trouble time, shut down by the Luger of Malman, and a return.
Holy
DTS!
crap.
DTS, break it down.
Oh, well, who did Malman kill there? Poor old Crumbs. He was running down towards the South Tower, and Malman just came out of nowhere. Lieutenant versus medic. Unfortunately, Crumbs couldn't take him out. Malman just about managed to get it with the last bullet or two from his pistol, took those documents back, and that's saved the game for KiH, in my opinion, because FU have got to get the flag again now, Warwich, and they've not got long to do it at all. Only 2 minutes left on the clock.
Well, Abort has fortunately
Actually, Abort has
the
it,
grab,
yeah.
Yes. He's got the gold in hand.
Not paying attention.
Oh, it happens, believe me. From experience, these teams are sneaky and fast. So here's Abort with the grab. Crumbs is on point in front. And like I said before, here's where it gets crazy. It might seem kind of easy right about here, but it starts to get pretty wild as you enter those choke points and get closer to that allied truck, which is waiting to take the gold back to Washington, D.C. So there's Bully and Mata and friends. 1 minute. So this is probably going to be now their last attempt. All right, if they mess it up here.
Yeah, and there's 2 Axis at the South Tower area trying to establish a hold there, and we've got Malman being sneaky again. So this is really tough. I'm not sure because KiH has had a long time to set up the defense. Merlinator did a good job of like killing a couple people, but you know, Fusion, they know that there's a lot of defense in front of them, and they've got to get the ball rolling. Starting to be crunch time. If this push does
It's going
not
to happen
work,
right here.